Could I love her so much and then lose her so quickly to someone like you? How did you know how to hold her and please her? How did you know what to do? After all of the time I spent learning to love her and be what she needed me to. Tell me, how could I love her so much and then lose her so quickly to someone like you? That's Coach's favorite song.
We knew everybody, and everybody certainly knew him, and he had a lot of people that he was close to, but he was close to my family.
Coach Barry Switzer says, we lost a giant of a man when Toby Keith died.
In fact, I didn't have any sleep tonight this happened, and I had so many calls and texts.
I asked Coach Switzer to come and share about the man he loved so much. He told me the story when he first met Toby Keith. This was back in the 90s. Barry was the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, and he came home to Norman for the alumni football game. The country music singer Toby Keith was determined to play ball. Coach Switzer told Toby that wasn't a good idea.
And I told Toby right before he went in the game, I stand on the sidelines, I said, Toby, don't go out there. You're liable to get hurt, going out there. And he said, oh, no, I can handle this. First play, they break his ankle. I wouldn't ever let him get over it. Boy, I just got crushed.
There goes the show in Tulsa tonight, huh?
I hated that for him, but he went on, and we've had a few laughs about it.
That was the start of a friendship that lasted for 3 decades.
I welcome you guys back on here. If you're new, consider subscribing, liking, and also share this video. Now, as we promised, we'll be giving you a couple of videos, a couple of episodes with regards to the life, the legacy, and of course all the tributes that do concern the legendary country music singer or artist that is Toby Keith, who passed away at the beginning of this month. Now we've seen another legendary artist, that is Clay Walker, actually coming out also to pay tributes to the legendary country music singer that is Toby Keith. He started, at the video at the show he was in Texas, and of course he explained that he met Toby Keith so many years ago. They first met when he was playing All of You, and he was staring at him. They were in Texas at the time, and of course he said that he lost his brother, a very great person. And by the way, he even played a couple of songs to commemorate and also pay tribute to his longtime friend, that is Toby Keith. The fans were also singing along, and it was really a befitting tribute, as we are still waiting for the funeral that is actually to be scheduled in the middle of February. Then early on, we had heard an interview from Fox News with the singer Kid Rock, also in a heartfelt tribute to Toby Keith, sending in that emotional and touching tribute after the untimely passing on of the country music icon that is Toby Keith. During the conversation, of course, Kid Rock also shared a personal story that proved Keith's selflessness and, of course, willingness to lend a helping hand even in the most unexpected circumstances. When you try and listen to the interview, by the way, I even made a full video about this whole interview, which Kid Rock actually poured his heart out about Toby Keith. You can check it out here on Dictor Media. But of course, Kid Rock said, one time he saved him, recalling a wild night following an award show where Kid Rock recounted finding himself in a heavy situation surrounded by law enforcement, officers. It was a moment of chaos, but his longtime pal, a friend, that is Toby Keith, came in, and of course he saved him. He handled it so elegantly and so professionally, and of course everything got refrained, and of course the situation was normalized. So many people, so many artists are actually still coming out to tell their stories, what they do remember about Toby Keith. It's really been a very emotional week, and of course we'll be continuing to send in our messages of sympathies, condolences, and of course even the prayers to the family, the fans, and everyone who really loved and cherished the works of Toby Keith. Rest in power the king, that is Toby Keith.